Hello and welcome back to my channel True Crime Chronicles. Here we go over true crime cases that have been solved, unsolved, or still under investigation. If you are new to my channel, please like, share and subscribe. Also don't forget to hit the notifications bell and click on all notifications, that way you are sent a notification each time I upload a new video. Warning, this video discusses details surrounding the disappearance and homicide of a missing 7-month-old child, which is still under investigation. Some viewers may find disturbing or distressing. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Now let's dive into the disturbing details. Today's true crime, breaking update, arrests made, shocking new evidence in baby Emmanuel case. A story that shocked the nation takes a sinister and tragic turn. The parents of missing 7-month-old Emmanuel Harrow are now behind bars. Both arrested on suspicion of his murder. And tonight, we have breaking details on the damning new evidence that led investigators to their door and convinced them this was never a kidnapping, but a horrific crime scene disguised as one. We begin with the major development. Jake and Rebecca Harrow were taken into custody at their Cabazon home by the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. Both have been booked into Riverside County Jail. They are being held without bail on suspicion of the murder of their own son, 7-month-old Emmanuel. The Sheriff's Department has stated unequivocally, based on the evidence, investigators determined a kidnapping in Yucaipa did not occur. It is believed Emmanuel is deceased and the search to recover his remains is ongoing. So, what is this new, damning evidence? Sources close to the investigation and scene reports are painting a devastating picture. First, and most critically, a substantial amount of blood was discovered on the carpet inside the Harrow residence. This isn't from a minor cut. This discovery prompted investigators to bring in cadaver dogs and, in a gruesome twist, begin pulling up the floorboards of the house itself, suspecting evidence may be hidden beneath them. Secondly, a key timeline has shattered. According to journalist Annie Elise, who has been in contact with sources, no family member has actually seen baby Emmanuel in over a month. This completely dismantles the parents' narrative and suggests the alleged kidnapping on August 14th was a staged event, potentially long after any harm came to Emmanuel. This gives a massive lead time to dispose of evidence. Third, the digital paper trail. While Jake Harrow's attorney claims he is cooperating and handed over devices, search warrants were specifically issued for both parents' cell phones. Investigators are scouring texts, search histories, and location data for any digital footprint that contradicts their story or reveals what truly happened. And perhaps most chillingly, new context has emerged about Jake Harrow's past. In a 2018 case, his then 10-week-old daughter suffered injuries so severe, including multiple fractured ribs, a skull fracture, and a brain hemorrhage, that she is now blind and unable to walk or talk. He pleaded guilty to willful child cruelty. During that investigation, an officer reported finding Jake's iPad open to a web page, How to Feed a Baby with Broken Ribs. The scene at the Cabazon home today was one of grim determination. Investigators weren't just looking for a child, they were processing a potential homicide scene, dumping out garbage bins and searching a shed on the property for any sign of Emmanuel's remains. The question is no longer who took him. The sheriff says there are no other suspects. The question now is a somber one: where is Emmanuel's body? The search has shifted from rescue to recovery. This is a rapidly developing case. The parents, once the apparent victims, are now the sole suspects, facing murder charges based on a scene that points not to a stranger, but to a home. We will continue to follow every detail. If you have any information on this case, no matter how small, you are urged to contact the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Homicide Detail at 909-890-4904. Anonymous tips can be made to WeTip. Our entire community holds on to a single, fervent hope that baby Emmanuel is found and brought home. We send our strength and prayers to those searching, and we pray for a miracle of recovery. May the path to him be made clear, so he can be laid to rest with the peace and dignity he deserves. Thank you for joining us today on True Crime Chronicles. Join us next time. Stay vigilant, stay compassionate, and keep seeking truth.